Okay, so after reaching tier 50 and the battle pass, you do get this free Mega Floette deck. So what Mega Floette does, for 250 HP, for 1 Psychic Energy Gentle Light, heal 30 damage from each Pokemon. For 3 Psychic Energy, Eternity Bloom, 200. Search your deck for up to 4 basic Psychic Energy cards and attach them to your bench Pokemon in any way that you like. Then shuffle your deck. So it doesn't have a lot of HP, especially for giving up 3 prizes. The Eternity Bloom doesn't do a ton of damage. It always drives me nuts when I see 200. It's like, just make it 210 and it's so much more relevant. And so the things that you want to do in here, I'm going to focus on like the Mega Floette stuff first. So a couple things you want to do. You want to do the Prism Tower so that you can play your Anti-Floette, which gives each Mega Floette an extra 150 HP. So now 250 becomes 400. And they also did pack in the Hero's Cape. So that gives you an extra 100. So you've doubled your health, but you got to be careful because it's based on the stadium and a tool which can be bumped or removed or turned off in any number of ways. So the other stuff you got in the deck, generally you want to start with the Smoochum so that you can Delightful Kiss for no energy. Search your deck for up to 2 basic Psychic Energy cards, attach them to one of your bench Pokemon, then shuffle your deck. Of course, babies attack for free, retreat for free. They're squishy, but that's okay. You only need them for usually the 1 turn. Although, of course, Smoochum's not as good as, say, like Badoo. And then the other stuff that you've got in here, we've got Latias for the free retreat, but also because of all the energy acceleration that goes on in here, could even become an attacker. Lily's Clefairy in here because it's a really good attacker, especially into dragons, because it gives them fairy weakness. Gives them psychic weakness. The Mega Diancie in here, which is the much better basic Mega, has more health. The Diamond Coat reduces the damage it takes. Garland Ray takes less energy and can do more damage than the Eternal Flower. Then we have Monkey Dory as well for Adrena Brain, so we do have Psychic and Dark Energy in the deck. Or rather, we have a way to use that, which I'll explain in a minute. Pheasantipity EX for Flip the Script, Meowth for Last Ditch Catch, and so we accelerate a lot of basic energy, but that's not the only energy in the deck. We also have the Telepathic Energy, which is fantastic in here because everything is basic, nothing evolves. So when you attach this to a Psychic Pokemon, you search your deck for 2 basic Psychic Pokemon and put them on your bench. So yeah, really good. And then we've also got Prism Energy in here, so there's no darkness, just Prism, because this will work as a Psychic when you need the Psychic, will also work as Dark when you need the Dark. So this is how you get your monkeys to Adrena Brain. Now for the other trainers I didn't mention, we'll just start from the top here. Jumbo Ice Cream, heal 80 damage from your active Pokemon that has 3 or more energy attached, so obviously that's for the Mega Floette. Generally, because you have 500 HP and now you can heal 80, makes it a real beast. Night Stretcher, recover Pokemon or basic energy from your discard pile into your hand. Special red card, this is almost a must in most decks at this point, at least in a 1. Use this card only if your opponent has 3 or fewer prize cards remaining. They shuffle their hand, put it on the bottom of their deck, and if they put cards on the bottom in this way, they draw 3 cards. Max Ultra Ball. Max Wondrous Patch, which is another way to accelerate energy. Patch a basic Psychic Energy from your discard pile to one of your bench Pokemon. A basic Psychic to a bench Psychic Pokemon, so only works for Psychics. Stadiums we already talked about. Boss's Orders. Colress Tenacity, so there's 3 in here because you really have to have that Stadium if you want to have any kind of a chance. Let you search for a Stadium and an Energy, reveal them, put them in your hand, then shuffle your deck. Iris's Fighting Spirit, this is kind of weird. Use this card only if you discard another card from your hand, draw cards until you have 6. We also have just Synth, which makes a lot more sense. Heal 150 damage from one of your Psychic Pokemon. One Judge, Max Lily's Determination, one Petrol. This, you can search for any trainer card, so you can use it for the Cape, use it for the Stadium, whatever you need. And there is an air balloon in here, so in case you don't have your Latias in play. And then the Hero's Cape, like we mentioned, is the A spec. So here's the thing. I expect this to go really badly. Mega Floette is not very strong, and even though you can boost the HP, your opponent can take that away very easily. So we're still going to try it out because it's a Battle Pass deck, and I always try them out just to see how good they are. Is this card even playable at all? We will find out.